Alrighty, so hello you guys. Let's get into this reading. Let's see what comes up. I do feel like there's a vibe of you guys helping people or somebody is going to be helping you. There's also something about you guys having a really, really big heart. I really keep getting this vibe of like someone who just, you know how like you think, okay, should I do this? Should I do that? There's something about help or service or Virgo, like the sixth house energy, where it's just like you're impulsively just doing something because you just kind of love to do it. Or somebody is doing this for you. All right. So I do feel like you guys are about to receive something in regards to a new cycle that is occurring with you finding balance in your life. Okay. There could be something with the connections or you finding balance with connections. There is something about a jackpot where you're about to have a lot of happiness. This could be in August, or this could be about a Leo, or this could just be the energy of like summertime. But there's about to be a lot of happiness over your life in regards to an opportunity that's about to come to you that is really about to make you happy and make you stable in the same breath. Okay. um I do feel like there could be something, speaking of breath, there could be something about a lot of conversation. There's this vibe of like you guys are going to become some sort of a teacher, or you could be dealing with a teacher. And I feel like you're going at something alone, or you need to. Okay. What the heck? You guys need to. Also, there could be something in regards to like, there could be something about an anonymous tip, something anonymously that's going to come to you. All right. Um, I don't know what this is, but okay, something is imbalanced in your life. Even though you're, like I said, you're about to have the opportunity where something is about to be balanced, you're about to have joy, blah, 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 blah. There was something about a teacher or you being taught something or something in regards to teaching where there was some sort of imbalance where you need to kind of separate yourself from someone and walk alone. There is something about an anonymous tip, an anonymous person, someone that's a stranger, I don't even know, who is going to like give you some sort of like you should do, help you to give you confirmation to know you should do something on your own. Okay. um I do feel like there's an opportunity that is calling you. All right. But I feel like you're turning your back on it, and you have welcome and manifested this opportunity. So the reason you're turning your back on it, the only thing I could see is that ugh, let me tell you something. There is something about you got, okay, stop being pessimistic. I don't know if you're around people who's pessimistic. I don't know if there's someone who taught you to be pessimistic, your mom, your mother, a teacher, father, uncle, cousin, brother, lover, friend, whatever the case may be. um Pessimistic needs to go away, because I feel like you guys are being receptive. The angels are literally talking to you, guiding you, telling you what to do, in regards to some sort of security. You guys have a new beginning that is coming, and this new beginning is where you're going to have to be independent. So if you are clinging to mommy, you got to get away from her. If you're clinging to daddy, you're going to have to get away from him. If you're clinging to a lover, you're going to have to get away from him. You're going to have to do something yourself. Okay? Because I feel like there's something where God, your angels, your ancestors are like, I only want you to be involved in this, no one else. Because if someone else is involved in this, they're going to guide you the wrong way. Okay? Um, I feel like someone doesn't even realize that they're guiding you away from them in a way. They have taught you how to be independent, um, somehow, some way. But just know, you might have got out of some sort of sadness, something that you were going through, and you truly deserve some sort of security, some sort of balance. Your root chakra, not your root chakra, well, yeah, your root chakra. Your root chakra could have been took a huge hit, but um, you've you've made a deep connection with your angels to where you are now balanced and you are now stable. Okay. Maybe people see this or notice this, however it goes. I feel like you guys, it's time for you to become a leader. Your time is now. Okay. The teacher, the student has become the leader. Okay. It's not about being the teacher debunking someone. It's just like, yeah, this is my time to go on my own and see how it goes. And I feel like you guys have all the tools to manifest in becoming a great leader. Okay. There could be something about a message that's very, very important, but do know your elders and ancestors are going to be there to help you. But the thing is, at a point it comes their help. This is what I'm trying to say. Elders, they are only taught what they know. Okay, they have certain tools. You could be a new generation. Okay, and the new generation, they have different sets of tools that these elders don't have. So an elder can only teach you so much until you have to use your own tools. And I feel like at this point, it's not being disrespectful, but it's just saying, look, your elders are like, hey, if you fall on your ass, we're there to help you. Whatever you need, we're here. But as far as going on in the further in the future, to help you make decisions, I don't know about that, because I feel like you're gonna have to kind of make some decisions on your own, because this comes at a point where you might think an elder or someone older than you or a teacher or whatever the case, you might feel like this person is petty, they're evil, they're holding me back, they don't want me to go further. And it might not even be that. It's just that that might be how that person was raised or how they were taught, is to cling to them, you to be dependent on them instead of independent. So you're going to have to teach yourself independence and take what you've learned from this person and move along. Okay. The beneficial thing is you are going to have someone, this could be a connection that's coming towards you where you and another balance each other out. Maybe someone is going to be helping you to becoming independent, like not enabling you, but truly showing you, like, look, be independent. They show you where the water is and you go get it yourself, instead of them helping you where you're not codependent on them. And that's truly how you want your connections to be. You don't want any codependency, okay? Because anybody that truly loves you does not want you to be codependent on them, all right? If this is not a relationship, this is just saying your masculine and feminine energies are so balanced that you can literally get whatever the fuck it is you want at this current time. Okay. So yeah, that's your reading. Sorry for cursing. Also, due to you being so balanced, there is a lot of people who are wanting to give to you because they're receiving the energy of your balance, if that makes sense. Like you might have good energy, a good personality or something, and it's just kind of bringing these people, like helping these people. They could have a bad day or something and you come and brighten their day. And there's something where people are seeing that you are kind of being controlled and they are wanting to help. But it is up to you to release this control. You're going to have to, okay? You're going to have to confront your inner child, your little kid in you, and you're going to have to tell that little kid, listen, okay? We are not little anymore. Okay, like Friday, when they said, we is not little anymore. You're going to have to confront your inner child, okay? That fear that you have of someone older, that inner child, that little child of you that still has fears about stuff. Like, I kind of think you guys are used to being controlled, and I'm just saying the truth. It's time to get the fuck up out of that. Childhood issues are at play, okay? The control is over. Your new life is not to be under anyone's thumb, under anyone's control, especially in this life. You are meant in this life to walk your own path. That does not mean disrespect your elders or disrespect anybody, but to just understand that, hey, you don't have all the tools that I need Okay, it's pretty much not even that. It's like, look, you showed me what I, as much as you could show me. So now it's time to use my own tools and show myself some things, okay? With trial and error, but I don't feel like you guys are gonna have too much error, because I feel like you're showing up different in this life than you did in the past life. In the past life, you might have had errors that you weren't able to complete the mission and being a leader, but in this life, you're going to be wearing a crown. And the crown is going to be invisible, but only true people can be able to see that you are a queen or a king. Okay. But yeah, it's time to face that inner child, that little kid, and you're gonna have to stand up to mommy and daddy, your lover, an authority figure, and just let them know, like, hey, I love you. You might even have to heal some things that they did in regards to this control. Like I say, it's a sticky situation, you know what I'm saying? And it's just kind of like you have to filter through this with understanding. Like, hey, I don't think this person was intentionally hurting me, but I think this was all that they were taught. This was all that they know with the tools that they had, and this was all they could teach me. Sometimes one thing about parents, this is what I've noticed even before I became a parent. Um, a lot of our parents or authority figures, um, most of the people that you're around that are your loved ones, people that you're the closest to, those are going to be the people who are kind of going to stifle you, give you stagnation, kind of make you second guess yourself, with opportunities, your moves, your directions, and so forth. Sometimes, not even sometimes, but 90% of the time, it's not going to be strangers who are going to be your biggest test to break free, to get out of your comfort zone, because that's what life is about. Life is not about staying in a box. It's about getting out of our comfort zone. You are not going to be tested by a stranger with that. If a stranger comes up to you today and say, hey, that opportunity that you were going to do today, don't do it, you're going to look at them like, yeah, you're stupid. First of all, I don't even know you, and get the hell up out my face. But if your mom, your father, your brother, your cousin, your lover tells you, hey, that bright idea that you had yesterday that you were telling me about, I don't think you should do it. That can really derail you. That can really make you say, okay, let me go back in my shell. Let me go back in my box. And also it can make you second guess yourself, like, hey, I don't deserve this, because this is someone who can actually tug on your heartstrings, and your heart connects with your mind. So if your heart is confused, your mind will follow. Okay. um so it's just kind of like a thing of, you know what was I saying? Oh yeah, understanding that you are being tested. You are being tested. What do you want? Do you want to stay in the box, or do you want to be outside the box? Okay. Um, I'm not going to lie. I don't have no energy of walking on faith. Okay. Not to say that y'all don't believe in God or not to say God ain't all up in this reading, but what I am saying is this doesn't give me the vibe of, oh, y'all just like, well, you know what? I'm just gonna go out a limb. It's like, no, you guys are doing this in the most stable way. It's given a lot of stability. Don't get me wrong, you guys are using what you got to get what you want, but it's giving me like, when I do get this, I am going to make sure that I keep it. I am going to ask God, my angels, ancestors, for the knowledge, the wisdom on how to multiply this, and so forth. Okay. So yeah, I think also with this, I think you might end up, because I'm getting this vibe of like, you might end up teaching these people, yeah, a lesson. And not a bad lesson, but a lesson like, when something happen, you just be like, I did not see that coming. Like, because I feel like good things are going to occur. And when it happens, I think you're going to be scared of it. Like what? I'm approved? What? I'm approved again? What? This going good? That going good? Oh my God, I got this. It's like, and I think you might back out because you're like, don't do it. But just know, you are about to teach these people a very important lesson. And that important lesson is that sometimes you are going to have to go against the advice, um uh Yeah, I'm gonna just say the advice of people, okay? Because you got to remember, we're individual peoples. Someone you're getting advice to, they might not have a destiny as big as you. So you're looking like your whole idea of something is so big that this person is like, I've never formulated an idea that big. So of course they're going to down that. And you can't take that personal. Okay? I'm trying to say this in a nice way, that pretty much you have a fucking destiny that's bigger than these people that you are around, and these people might not be able to see that because they are so scared, and most parents are scared for their kids to do anything impulsively, which is understandable. That's just the parent thing. But sometimes what parents don't see is that fear of stability, because no, when you become a parent, not even when you become a parent, but when you even have an attachment to a kid, you do not want your kid to be put in a situation where they have instability, because that's not just scary for them, but it's very scary for you, because it's like, I don't want my kid to be in a rocky situation. But the thing about it is, sometimes that stifles the kid, because that's how the kid learns, is to make mistakes, have errors, and so forth. But still, again, as a parent, you'll be thinking like, if this messes up for my kid, then I'm gonna be looking like the bad parent, because I should have got on them more. I should have did. You know what? The only thing I can say about that is, you have to trust your child. And someone, I'm not gonna lie to you, someone does not, I would say they don't trust the people, but they also don't trust you. And that's just the truth. They don't trust you neither. They don't trust you to be smart enough to not be swayed, whatever the case may be. They don't trust you to not fall on your ass. And I mean, I ain't gonna lie, you do have a I wouldn't say you have a whimsical attitude, but you have this thing that you are tapped in with spiritual, the angels and ancestors. These people don't understand that. Even if these are Christians, these Christians aren't as tapped into God as you are. Christians, Baptists, whatever you want to call it, religious people, they're not as tapped in as you are with God. So they don't, this leap of this faith by sight, this going with the flow, seeking, manifesting, bringing something to you. They're just like, huh, this is the devil. But you're like, whole time you don't even, well, I ain't gonna say the devil, we just dragging it, but they're just like, no, this is something that could be bad for you. But the whole time you're like, this is what I manifested for myself, and this is what I deserve. We got dreams come true. We got dreams come true, okay? Refusing to see, choose your battles, dreams come true. These people are refusing to see that they might look at you, as the old folks call it, hard-headed. You hard-headed. They might see that you're being hard-headed, but what they don't see is this in itself is going to be a lesson for them. For them to, you are going to teach your own elders. You are going to teach your own teacher, which mostly what happens when the student goes off on their own. You're going to teach your own teacher, your own elders, to get out of their own comfort zone. And this is going to, in turn, might turn around to where the elders, your teacher, is going to be coming asking you for knowledge and advice. Okay? And you will get a well-deserved reward. You are going to get something that is granted for you. And you're going to share the love when you do this. You're going to have so much confidence when you get this. Your head is going to be held so high. Like, Lord, you are going to feel so accomplished and well-deserved reward. You deserve this, like I was saying. So, yeah, guys, that's your reading.